Forecast comes with a lot of changes, and we'll try to walk you through it from a nice mild Friday, just getting out the door, trying to get the kids to school, a jacket on and peel that off. They might leave it at school this afternoon as we go from patches of fog, 39, a few clouds this morning. I want to show you that fog where it's developing here throughout your morning hours. A few clouds start to then rise up off that fog. Some scattered clouds move in, more partly cloudy midday through your afternoon. Not bad, mix of sun and clouds. Starting to add a little bit extra cloud cover here late afternoon to evening, becoming mostly cloudy with some spotty rain trying to pop up there in the late afternoon to evening hours, becoming more scattered. And then after most of us go to bed, that's when the rain starts moving in. But notice we do have some quick change over here. So I want to pause it at 11 p.m. because more rain moves in, and then the leading edge of that sleet to snow line, our freezing line, or rain to snow line, that's moving in. There's a band of sleet in between, some ice, some mixing. So that's where you can get kind of that messy rain, snow, kind of all packing in together. And then it changes over to all snow. So by 2 a.m. we'll be bringing in that sleet line into the valley, changing over to some of the heaviest snowfall, especially when it's mixing the rain to snow. It can come down very, very heavy, and that's going to continue into your early morning hours. So that's where those temperatures are coming down to start tomorrow morning. All the more reason to enjoy today because we have so much activity after sunset today. That'll take us from 42 with some fog at 8 to 55 at noon, high today 64. In that forecast where you live, that means we've got these clouds again building up. We've got temperatures still rising, more low to mid 60s here area wide. That'll be 65 Athens to 63 Madisonville, 64 Knoxville to 65 Oak Ridge. Rockwood, your high today 63, Jamestown 62, still a mild Friday. Out ahead of that front. Forecast where you live, Jellicoe 62 to Middlesboro 64, high today 63 in Morristown and 64 Pigeon Forge. And then tomorrow, technically the highs in the 40s. That's at midnight, right before that changeover from rain to sleet to snow. As we drop to 27 in the morning, kicking off our WVLT First Alert Weather Day for you with that heavy snowfall band and this extended cold air. So we'll really keep it going based on temperatures even into Saturday night. But notice we're stuck at and below freezing. The smallest bounce back we can get in the afternoon is freezing, just as we have a few light snow showers left over by the afternoon. So the bulk of the snowfall is early, tapers off. And that's where we pick back up here with your futurecast, because again, it's widespread in the morning, some good moderate to heavy bands of snowfall. So that can be rapidly cooling surfaces, and that can be really starting to accumulate, but then starts tapering off. 8 to 9 a.m. you can see that back edge starts pulling off the plateau, starts pulling into the valley late morning, still heavy snowfall in the Smokies, and that'll continue. So let me show you how much snowfall we're expecting, because this is what can kind of overtake a warm surface and stick, but then it can also start to go back away when that snowfall tapers off, even though we'll be left with very cold air. Notice we got a good band of 2+ inches of snowfall up through the Central Valley to far northeast Tennessee. Still a good choppy 2, 3, 4+ on the plateau to the Tennessee-Kentucky line. Still some heavier bands want to cut across right here at the Tennessee-Kentucky line to far southeastern Kentucky and the Smokies. But we're all stuck at freezing. High tomorrow's 32, again feeling like teens to 20s at best. Then we'll drop to the teens Sunday morning. That's actually right at the record low. But notice beyond that, it really does get a lot better. The sun comes out on Sunday. Yes, it's a chilly 40s, but after Saturday, I think that'll feel pretty good. Then next week, we can warm right back up with some scattered showers coming back in for midweek.
So glad to see that sun come back after tomorrow.
I know it's going to be a mess, but we'll get through it together. Everybody just kind of stay home if you can.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Heather.